my channel. Today I'm going to do a story time about my BBL experience in the Dominican Republic. Okay, so I know a lot of people have been asking me, or not even asking me, but I feel like a lot of people have asked me previously, who was my surgeon, where did I go, and things like that. And honestly, I really kind of never really talked about it much, like with people outside of my friends. So this is that video y'all been waiting for. I'm going into detail about everything. So basically last year in February of 2019, I basically decided that I wanted to get my body done. I've had two previous kids. I got two kids and they're 7 and 9, but I'm not saying like that my body was bad, because people always be like, oh, well, you didn't need your body done, or you look fine without it, or people tell me like, oh, work out. And I just was like, yeah, but working out and giving me hips, it's not giving me lats, it's not, you know what I'm saying? I wanted what I wanted, so that's what I did. And I was looking, like researching for a while, and I basically was kind of looking more going to Colombia, and then I was looking at Dr. Plaza, and he told me to lose 10 pounds, and I ain't gonna lie, I could have lost the 10 pounds, but I really just didn't even feel like it. I was like, I didn't feel like I needed to lose 10 pounds. So I ended up talking to this girl that I know in my city, and she was going to get her body done also, and she was telling me like, you know, check this doctor out. I'm like, okay, cool. So I ended up checking him out. I ended up liking his results, and that was very nice of her, because like I said, most people do not want to say who their surgeon was, y'all. They will take their surgeon to the grave, or you gotta pay, whatever. But anyways, so I was like, okay, let me check out this surgeon. So when I got his name and everything, I Googled him, I YouTubed him, I looked up so much stuff about him. Basically, like, I was researching. Okay, so like I said, I was emailing him. I was basically like searching him. Like, I might even know his kid's name, because that's just how much I searched him. But anyways, so yes, I searched him, and I ended up liking his results. I liked his bedside manner. I liked a lot of things about him that they were saying. So I ended up emailing him, and then he emailed me back. I did my health questionnaire, which they actually like your weight, you seen your pictures, everything like that. And then basically he sent me my quote, which my quote was for $3,500, and then my deposit was $250. Okay, the deposit, I mean the $3,500 is basically for the surgery, and then like the medicine and things like that that you needed was an additional charge. The recovery house was an additional charge, all the things like that. Basically, I ended up sending my deposit the next day, and I ended up picking my date. I also like after that, it was like I was breathing, eating, and sleeping surgery. Like, all I wanted to do was talk about surgery. I wanted to eat healthy. I was drinking water. I was kind of like dieting just a little bit. I wasn't eating like bad. I wasn't drinking no pop, no nothing. I was done drinking a month before. Yeah, so like I was being super healthy. So once I got there, not once I got there, I'm from Ohio, but I'm closer kind of like to Detroit's airport. So normally I fly from Detroit anyway, okay? So, but the flights from Detroit to the DR were like super high, and the only difference was that I would have a stop in New York. So I was like, okay, well, so I got to stop in New York to get on my flight to the DR. How about, let me see, how would it be if I just flew out of New York? So the flight was super cheap. I flew JetBlue. I think the flight was like $136. And yeah, my mom, my dad, and my daughters drove me the day before I had to leave. Not the day before, actually. I got there like right before my plane took off. So I was actually like super lucky to get there, because I was late. I had got my hair in some goddess locks. It took forever.
I can't really see now.
And I ended up almost missing my flight. So yeah, so basically I did that, and I got there right on time. As soon as I got to the airport, it was super small, y'all. Like, it was super small. Everything was in Spanish. We had to fill out a form. I'm not sure what the form was about. I kind of forgot now. But I basically ended up hitting up my recovery house lady on my WhatsApp. And we ended up meeting up in the airport. And then I got in the car with her. And we drove to the recovery house. Once I got to the recovery house, I got my bags and everything situated, and then we went to Walmart. I got all my prescriptions filled that I needed, or all the medicine that I needed, because I didn't have prescriptions, because I didn't get them filled in the U.S. But so we did that. And then basically I got there on a Friday. My surgery was on a Monday. So actually I thought I had to get there before Monday, so that way I could do like all my pre-op stuff. But I didn't have to do that till which was Monday morning. So basically I was just chilling the whole weekend. And then Monday morning when I got to the SIPLA, I did my EKG, I did x-ray. Any type of testing you think they have it. And you're gonna go through lab work and do everything. Blood work, everything. It's like mandatory you do. Hold on, I'm coming. It's like mandatory. Like, they don't play no games. You're not just getting a doctor's note saying, oh, my doctor said it's okay. So yeah. So basically I did that. And then my surgery was at 1 o'clock, and I got there like 7. So just imagine, it was all day of testing. My surgery was at 1 o'clock, and it wasn't like set at 1. It was just like, that's what time. It was like, okay, so you ready. So I went down. They took me like to the elevators on the side of the building. It was like different elevators than the main elevators. And then that's where I was kind of like in the hospital part, because there were rooms everywhere and stuff like that. And then basically, they told me to change. I put on my gown. I put on like a little bonnet. It was like a little mesh bonnet thing or something. I put on my head. And then they gave me the little blue pill or the little white pill. I'm not sure which one they're giving out now, but mine was blue. And basically, I did not go to sleep. That pill is supposed to be to calm you down before your surgery. It calmed me down because I was low-key freaking out. But it was on my head. Like, I wasn't acting out on it. So they came in not even 5 minutes after they gave me the pill. And they basically was like, you know, took me down to the basement where they do the surgeries, and it was super cold down there, y'all, and I was like freezing. And then I remember sitting up on the table, and I already had my IV in, I think, or maybe I did get my IV down there. The anesthesia person came and did my IV, and then he left out, and he came back, and he put something in it, because I'm sure he could see I was wide awake, and he put something in it. And then there was a lady, and she came, and she was in front of me, and she was like basically telling me to, you know, lean forward on her. And I leaned forward on her. And y'all, that's all I remember. I know my surgery started at 1. It was over at 3, and I slept till 9. So I was tired, okay? And then when I woke up, the nurse, because in the DR you have to have nurses. You pay for your own nurse, which is $50 US dollars. Everything is in cash. So make sure when you're traveling, you have like a lockbox or a safe to put your money in, because most doctors out the country want cash. Okay, so basically, I paid $50 US for her, and I only had her for 12 hours. Now I think you have to get them for 24 hours, which I understand, but back then, last year was only 12. So basically, yeah, I woke up and I felt like I got hit by a bus. When they say surgery, really feel like you got hit by a bus. Surgery really feels like that. And my boyfriend called my name because I'm supposed to be doing something, but he gonna wait. So yeah, so basically I was in super uncomfortable, but I had like soup waiting. My phone was charged. The nurse was really sweet. She was really nice. She took care of me. Every time I said I was in pain or uncomfortable, a doctor or a nurse would come in and put some medicine in my IV. I would go right back to sleep. I did have a catheter, and my nurse was emptying that all night. And then in the DR you get drainage tubes, so she was emptying that also. So yeah, and then that morning when I woke up, me up the next morning, and my doctor was there to see me, which was really nice of him. He has really good side bed man. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Anyways, he was like super sweet, super caring. He basically told me that my hemoglobin was low, which is my blood levels, and that I would need a transfusion. I didn't want to get one. I was kind of scared to get one out of the country, but I ended up getting one. I got my faja put on that morning. Before they did the blood transfusion, they did move me into a different room. Like I said earlier, I only paid 12 hours to my nurse because that's normally what you pay. I wish I would have paid for 24 because I needed her more than 12 hours. Because once they moved me into a different room to get my blood transfusion, she left. So lunch was delivered and everything, and I basically like didn't get to eat because, well, I did get to eat, but I had nobody there to feed me. So I was kind of mad because once again, I'm in the bed. I'm in pain, and like I was put in a room with another girl and her nurse was feeding her, and can I even get my food tray? So it was just like I just wasn't feeling it. Like I was kind of upset. So I ended up calling the lady from the recovery house. She ended up coming out there to help me. She did like feed me and stuff, so I was okay after that. I got back to the recovery house, and my surgery sister was there. I did have a surgery sister. I recommend like getting into like the Facebook surgery groups or starting a surgery Instagram page, because that helps you to be around people, not be around them, but you know, helps you to interact with people who are going to your same doctor or going to Colombia, going to the DR, going to Mexico, you know, like it just helps. You all can help each other. So that all helped me out a lot. And I ended up my surgery sister not her name, but she was from New York. She was from Brooklyn. So we ended up being like super close. We would like text and talk, because sometimes when you get surgery, like your friends aren't getting surgery with you, and it's kind of like to just be all about surgery 24/7. So it's nice to have somebody who kind of understands, so you could talk to them about it. You don't have to like just be like going on and on with your friends about it, because they probably like, they're not gonna tell you they don't want to hear it, but at the same time it's like, okay, you know. So yeah, so she was really sweet. We stayed in the same recovery house. Her surgery was a day after mine. Basically I had got there 2 days prior, like I said. So 2 days before my surgery. So basically they ended up, okay, the recovery house did some things that I did not like, which I was ready to get home. For one, I did not like the food, which it was just not my normal, of course. So I wasn't too fond of the food. Plus two, the night that we stayed in the hospital was not supposed to be considered a night of us being at the recovery house, but I don't know how they changed or whatever they did, but yeah. So that was charged as the night of us staying there. Plus, I was told that I wouldn't have to pay for a driver. Transportation was included. It was not. I had to pay him $150 US. Also, the first day when I got there and I went to Walmart, I came back and I did not put my money in my lockbox right away, because I'm just like, okay, I'll be right back. Somebody stole $500 out of my room. Also, me and my surgery sister were told that we would be in a double bedroom. We were in a separate bed, which we couldn't be mad because we had, I think, queen king beds, but it's like we kind of wanted to be together. So that was like, okay. But yeah, it was just like a lot of stuff that I just didn't like. I wasn't feeling like the money hungriness. Like, it was so money hungry. It was just like, and I understand you do a service, you're gonna be paid for it, but y'all, it's on a whole nother different level. Like, when you get off that fucking airplane, they're gonna be basically there with their hand out. They can tell you bless you and you have to pay them. No, I'm really being like, this was my experience. I'm being 100% flat out. This is what happened. Like, I have no reason to lie. So the day that my doctor ended up telling me I could go home, he gave me a paper. Basically I ended up telling my mom, like, I'm leaving today, like, find me a flight. Y'all not about to try to charge me for another night when the night I stayed in the hospital was not supposed to be included in my nights. So yeah, so basically I ended up finding a flight on Skiplag. If you're looking for flights last minute, Skiplag definitely has a flight. It might not be cheap all the time if it's super last minute, but they have a flight for you, I promise. So Skiplag was definitely nice. So yeah, so I ended up finding a flight, ended up on my way to the airport, but I had to get my stage 2 faja. So I stopped and got a faja, and then I got to the airport. When I got to the airport, I missed my flight, okay? Y'all, it was like a nightmare, dead ass a nightmare. I missed my flight. The men that were trying to help me wanted money from me for trying to help me find another flight. Plus, my driver wanted more money from dropping me off at the airport. And then, which is also supposed to be included in his fee that I already paid. So I was just like, and then not only that, I ended up not finding another flight to Detroit. So I ended up having to pay Delta $200, and then still being flown, I found a flight to New York. My surgery sister left the same day I did. She left later in the day though. So basically I got to New York and I basically waited for her to get there, and then I went with her. And then my mom ended up driving and coming to get me from Ohio to Brooklyn the next night. So the next night I left. So the ride home was, of course, very uncomfortable. I do not recommend driving anywhere for a long period of time after you get your surgery. Not immediately after, no, because it was terrible. My forehead was like super uncomfortable. The stage 2 was so tight. I feel like it was like in my skin. It was just, it hurted so bad. So anyways, basically I ended up getting home and I didn't like my results. I thought, like, I really went to the DR, wasted my money, went through all this hassle to not like my results. Like, I feel like I just wasted my time. I was just like, what did I do? I was super sad. I was laying around a lot. I had to find a massage therapist around my area where I was from. I ended up finding one in Detroit, but yeah, so I don't know if I said this in the other video or not, but the massages were super uncomfortable, y'all. Like, I was probably crying every massage that I got in the DR because, well, just period, because, well, no, I lied. After, when I got back in the US, my massages didn't hurt that bad, but maybe because it was like my body was so tender from just getting my body done that it was just like bad, okay? So yeah, I ended up basically getting my massages and stuff and trying to, like, you know, waiting for the fluff fairy to come. They tell you to wait. Where is she? Boom, beam. Okay. So Cinco de Mayo, I guess this is when the fluff fairy must have came right before the end, because my friends was like, look at your butt. Like, I was getting a lot of attention that, not that I wasn't used to getting, but you know, people just like, oh, her body looks nice, stuff like that. I was getting like, I was like, okay, well, the fluff fairy must have came through then. Okay, period. So I was happy about that. But other than that, it took a long time to heal. My lipo was definitely very intense, and I was still very sore. I kept my faja on for about 3 months, and then sometimes I was still wear my faja, but at first I would wear like my my ab board, and I would wear like a waist shaper around it, so that kept my stomach like super flat. If I didn't feel like sleeping in my faja, I definitely slept in that. And yeah, it's definitely a journey. It was definitely an experience. If you are going out of the country, I will say definitely be prepared. Do your research. Take extra money. Use your lockbox. Make sure, like, whatever they tell you that they're gonna give to you in the recovery house, make sure you screenshot all of that. At this point, don't make sure everything is in writing. Don't even talk to them over the phone. Make sure everything is in writing. Be prepared to be tipping everywhere you go. Be prepared to need extra money. I get homesick. Like I said, I was homesick, so that's why I really left. But I was really ready to go because I was super homesick. And yeah, but I will say I don't regret it. Like I loved having that experience. Like I love being able to tell the story. Yeah, so if you're thinking about going out the country, do it for sure. Don't let nobody tell you, oh, they killing people over there or yada yada. Because one, you're not staying in a resort where they're killing people or where there was murders or whatever, going on over there. You're not staying nowhere near that, okay? But other than that, I will say that I'm going to insert all the clips and videos that I have. And I will say that it was a journey. I'm going to stand up right now and show y'all my body. Okay. So, I got on one of these little, like, stretchy little jumpsuits. And I feel like it's kind of see-through a little bit. So, I'm going to try to see what y'all can see. Okay. This is my waist. I haven't measured myself since my weight do be like super up and down. But okay. This is my butt. Okay. And I do one more lipo. I feel like he gave me hips, but I kind of want laterals. So, and I want a bracelet. I got on a bra. So, of course, they don't look bad because I have on a bra. But I definitely want some more stuff done. And I will say, y'all, don't be like me. Don't get your body done and then just eat crazy. Because I will say my weight is super up and down. Like, I gained 20 pounds last year in November. Lost it this year in January. Quarantine, gained another 25 pounds. And I'm losing that currently. I lost 11 pounds in 11 days. So I will say, just make sure that you try to eat healthy. No pasta, no pie, all that. What do you want?
Daddy said he missed you.
Okay, ask him if he's ready to go to the store.
Okay.
Okay. My boyfriend downstairs playing that thing. And I guess he missed me. That's cute. But anyways, yeah, so basically, just try to be healthy, kinda. Like, I would say, like, don't get your body done with the same eating habits that you had before you got it done. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, try to change your eating habits. Work out. I didn't do none of that.
He said okay.
Okay. Work out. Maintain your shape. It's all about maintaining what the doctor gives you. So, yeah, just do that, y'all. And yeah, so I think let me see. I think I recovered. I think I covered everything. The doctor was Dr. Marco Soto. I will leave all that in the description. The deposit was $250. The price for the surgery alone and the lab work and everything was $3,500. My massages, some were included in the recovery house package, but I think the ones that weren't, I think they were like $20. I'm not sure. I'll check. And whatever, like, I feel like I left out, I will try to leave in the description box. Y'all see my results. I'm telling you, it's been 1 year and 6 months, and this is how I look. I'm gonna show pictures of the before and after, the flights. I think I covered everything. Another thing I have to say about getting your body done in surgery life period, y'all. Be prepared to lose friends, okay? Be prepared for, you have to have a tough skin. Like I said, people always told me I never needed a surgery, but it's like, since I got it, I always get told like, oh, well, your body is fake. Oh, well, or her results don't look as good. Like, just be prepared. The haters are gonna come, okay? They're gonna be like, oh, but you bought it. Like, just be prepared for all the bitches to be uploading shit like natural, because they feel like they want to shame you or shame whoever for having their body done. Like, just be prepared for all that, like, because it's gonna come. So make sure you have tough skin, you love yourself, do it for yourself, get your body done, fix your insecurities, do whatever, okay? I plan on getting my teeth and my lipo and my breasts done like ASAP, so I'm gonna make sure I film all of that, of course. Well, at least before my birthday. My birthday is in March, so yeah, I plan to have all that done. And I'm trying to think of some more videos for y'all. I think I'm gonna do a perfume collection video next, because yeah. So y'all stay tuned and be on the lookout for that. I'm gonna try to have this video up at least by the morning. So yeah, y'all, thank y'all for watching, and I love you all. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, okay? Let me know what y'all want to see from me. Do y'all want to know more about the weight loss? Let me know, okay?